The car hits the water and the shock steals your breath. The lights flicker, the power windows die, and the black river starts pouring in through the floor vents, cold as a blade. You have 60 seconds before the pressure equalizes. The car sinks beyond the light, and the doors become welded shut by the weight of 1,000 gallons of water. The power is dead. The window switches are useless plastic. But your hands are not, and the one thing that saves you now is not a tool you bought. It's the physics you remember in the dark. Most people drown with a seatbelt still on, pressing a window button that will never answer. You are going to breach the glass, push out into the current, and live. Subscribe so you never miss this. Stay for the final step, the one that happens after you are out, when the cold shock hits your lungs and the surface looks farther than it is. The systemic lie is the one whispered by safety manuals that assume you have a glass breaker and a calm wake. They tell you to wait until the car fills, equalize, and open the door. That works in a slow-sinking vehicle with a clear exit. But in a chaotic, nose-down plunge into muddy floodwater, waiting means drowning in the dark while the cabin fills with silt. You can't see through. The window is your door. The headrest is your crowbar. And the clock in your head is counting down from 10. Step 1. Seatbelt first. Not the window, not the door. The car is sinking. You are disoriented. The first thing your panicked hands do is claw at the door handle. That door will not open. The outside water pressure is pinning it shut with hundreds of pounds of force. You will waste precious seconds straining against a wall. Instead, immediately release your seatbelt. If the buckle is jammed, cut it. A pocket knife, a rescue tool, or even the metal tongue of the belt itself wedged and sawed. Free yourself from the seat before the water pins you against the steering wheel. Then reach for any child in the back, unbuckle them, and pull them into the front seat with you. The front cabin is your exit zone. Most people try to escape the car before releasing the belt, and they die tangled in their own safety device, inches from the surface. Step 2. The window hierarchy. Side glass, not the windshield. The windshield is laminated glass, 2 sheets with a plastic core. It will not break. You can kick it, punch it, slam a boot heel into it, and it will spiderweb, but hold. The side windows are tempered glass. When they break, they shatter into tiny cubes. That is your exit. Pick a side window, not the rear windshield, unless you have no other choice. The side glass is designed to fragment. Find the edge of the window near the corner, not the center. The center flexes. The edge is rigid and transfers force directly into the glass matrix. Most people punch the middle of the window and break their knuckles. You will aim for the edge, and you will use a tool. Step 3. The headrest has a breaching tool. You have no hammer, no center punch, no rescue tool. Clipped to the visor, pull the headrest off the driver or passenger seat. Press the release button and yank it upward. The 2 metal prongs that hold it in place are your breaching spike. Wedge 1 prong between the window glass and the door frame at the corner. Push hard, lever it outward. The tempered glass will pop instantly into 1,000 pellets. If you cannot wedge it, hold the headrest upside down like a battering ram and drive 1 prong into the lower corner of the window with a sharp, focused jab. The glass fails. Water will rush in with explosive force. Do not flinch. This is your moment. Most people never remove the headrest because they see it as a cushion, not a pair of steel stakes designed to break glass. It is. Use it. Step 4. Exit through the window. Push the child first. The water is flooding in now. The cabin is dark, cold, and roaring. Take a final deep breath while the air pocket still exists. Push any child through the window first. A small body fits through a shattered window faster than yours. If you have a jacket, sweep the frame once to clear glass shards from the bottom edge. Grip the roof of the car, pull yourself through the window, and push off the sinking vehicle like you are launching from a pool wall. Do not try to open the door underwater. The door is a lie. The window is your reality. Get out and immediately push away from the car. A sinking vehicle creates a suction vortex that pulls you down if you linger. Kick hard for the surface. Most people reach the surface and panic again, thrashing until they exhaust themselves 50 feet from shore. Step 5. The surface shock. Float, breathe, count. You break the surface into freezing air. The cold shock reflex makes you gasp, and if your face is still in the water, you inhale it. Tilt your head back, spread your arms and legs, float on your back for 10 seconds. Count them. The surface is disorienting, especially in murky floodwater or at night. Look for the brightest patch of light. Swim toward it. If you have a child, grip them under the chin and tow them on their back. Tend to any blood streaming from cuts on your arms. The glass shards may have sliced you. The cold will numb the pain temporarily. Move toward the bank. In a river, swim diagonally with the current, not against it. In a lake, follow the shoreline to the nearest flat ground. You will float. You will breathe. You will survive the escape, not just the exit. Here is the reality the car safety manuals will not print. Your vehicle is a death trap the moment it submerges, but only if you let the electronics dictate your survival. The power windows are a luxury assumption, not a plan. The headrest is a glass breaker disguised as a comfort device. The door is a pressure-crushed vault. The window is your only exit. You free the seatbelt. You break the side glass, you push out into the water. You float on your back, and you breathe. 60 seconds is all the clock gives you. Most people use 30 of them, pressing a dead button. You will use 10 to unbuckle, 10 to break, and 40 to escape with a child in your arms, because you rehearsed it in your head 100 times while driving past every bridge and every canal. Now, drop a comment and tell me this. Reach for your headrest right now. Pull it out of the seat. Can you remove it with one hand in the dark, while holding your breath? If not, practice it once tonight. Write headrest ready in the comments when it's loose in your hand. And in the next video, we are staying submerged. How to survive a flash flood when you are on foot. The water is rising and the current is strong enough to sweep a truck. I'll see you there.